It's the best league, so every Saturday we go against the best and stuff, so it can't get better than that.
Perfect, man. Thank you. Congratulations. All right.
All right. So I want to thank everyone for coming out to this momentous occasion, signing for Joe Honeysuckle and Donald Fitzgerald. My name is Dr. Corner Marlin. I'm the athletic principal here at Hillsborough, and we just are going to just kind of, it's not really, it's a formal event, but we're going to do some informal activities. So I will have Dr. Pelham, as soon as I'm done, Dr. Pelham will come up, say a few words, and then we'll hand it over to Coach Fitzgerald, and then the football staff will kind of take over the rest of the meeting. Again, it's been a pleasure just serving and, just kind of doing the management of all our sports program here. We also have Mr. Andrew Bello. He's in a meeting, but he's the athletic director. So he's been working very closely with our coaches. And we're excited for these two. We had some other students also sign in other sports. But the take-home message is, it's student athlete. So the student is before the athlete. And these two students have done exceptional in academics as well, along with our other athletes. So, with that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Pelham. I'm going to, before he comes on, I also thank Dr. Reese for getting the reception, the cakes and all of that order. And so now I'll turn it over to Dr. Pelham.
Thank you so much, and I'm going to be very quick, and I'd like to echo a lot of what Dr. Mull mentioned. Student first, student athlete, and that was one of the things that when a couple of years ago when I first introduced Coach Fitzgerald as our new head football coach, one of the first things he talked to people about was ACT, how important that is. And let me tell you something, I've shared this with a lot of folks, and I'll share it with you again today. I've said this about both of you young men. I don't care if you were 5'6" and weighed 115 pounds. I take 100 of you in this building every day of the week because you're incredible young men, you're great students, and you're a pleasure to have here students in our building. The fact, yeah, give them some the fact that you're gifted athletes as well is a bonus. And it's something that we're happy to be able to celebrate here today. Even in a very strong athletic program, you don't always have athletes who sign with Division I schools every year. That's a very special thing, and sometimes we kind of take it for granted. So, yeah, drink this up today, celebrate it, because it's a wonderful day. So, congratulations to both of you.
And I know Coach will introduce, the parents and extended family and the other coaching staff.
Thank you, Dr. Mull, Dr. Pelham, all those that have been involved throughout the years with Joe and Dom. This is extremely good day. It really is, because they combine academics, athletics, social character building. All those things are wrapped up in these young men. And not only that, we have a lot of great students here, great student athletes here. We have one, just want to give her a little shout out. She signed with Clemson, and I appreciate that. We got two more that they came home from Lindsey Wilson, Smith, and TJ from Warford College that were playing football. So we're very proud. We're very proud of all of our young people that have stood the test of time, have paid the price. You don't get to this point unless you're willing to pay the price. It certainly starts with the family. Certainly the Honeysuckers, they're just good people from Mississippi. So they've been great, and can't say enough about Joe and what he's meant to this program. He was an acclaimed athlete before he came. Everybody wanted Joe Honeysucker. And so, I have to say that the years, you really, I always say he's a little like me, and really then I found out he was a lot like me when he tried to imitate me. I still so, but he doesn't say much, he doesn't say much. He's probably saying 20 words all season, to be honest. So he doesn't say anything, he comes, he does what he's supposed to do. He acts like he's supposed to act. He leads like he's supposed to lead. And obviously he plays like he's supposed to play in gaining a scholarship to the University of Memphis. That's an outstanding accomplishment. We are really extremely proud of him. Extremely proud. We have some other guys that hopefully that they'll be signing later. We look forward to the same thing that these young men are feeling today. And Donald is our son. I introduce my wife Cynthia, 40 years of marriage. Give it up. No tears, no tears. But you know, Donald, you know, we've adopted him 4 years ago, and you hear a lot of different things about him, you know, about his character and how he carries himself. Football was not in the horizon, you know, it really wasn't. It was basketball. It was basketball up until about 5 months ago, actually. And he decided that he wanted to try football. I always knew deep down if he did, he would probably be successful, even more successful than he is in basketball, because of some of the things that he can do that he probably can't do on the basketball court. So he came out and he tried football. And one thing that he does, he's going to go hard, he's going to listen, he doesn't know everything that's going on. You know, sometimes we used to have to say, please, Donald, don't hold that guy, let him go, all this kind of thing. But he figured some things out, he got better. And I knew, especially with his size, you know, you're 6'9", now you know, he came to us, he was 6'5", 170, now he's 6'9", 280. So that's 4 years of just, you know, getting bigger and stronger. But a lot of people have put into these young people. It's just not the parents, it's the teachers. I said doctor, but Miss Richardson. Miss Richardson, I've been knowing for many, many, many years, and Miss Richardson is as good an English teacher as there is anywhere in the country. And she's played a part. She didn't have Dawn, but she had Joe. So there are a lot of people that have poured into these young people. They've poured a lot into them. And now we're reaping the benefits. The stray singers, we can't do anything without them. Susan and Mike, they were with me at Pearl Corn over 20-something years ago. They'll continue to do everything that we ask them to do and more. They go beyond the call of duty. And our coaches, the coaches on a daily basis have poured, you know, a lot into these young people, have been leaders in front of them, showed them the way, and the families, all the extended family, Donald's son Marcus and Courtney, and all these people that are some kin to these people up here. So if you are a relation, stand up. If you are the cousins, uncles, if you have anybody in here, let's give them a hand. So this is an outstanding day. Not too many people across America they're feeling this today. This is an outstanding accomplishment, and we don't want to play it short because it is outstanding. Only 1% of high school players go on to get a college scholarship. 1%. So about 1 out of or 2 out of every school at the most. If you have more than that, then you're exceptional. So we want our defense and offensive coordinators to come up and say something about these young men, because they played on both sides of the ball. Joe did a little bit, so Jamal Stewart, would like him to come up first.
One thing about Coach Fitzgerald, he'll put you on the spot. I knew Joe when I coached at Overton. He was at Oliver Middle School. He let me know Hillsborough was where his heart was. It kind of hurt my heart, but he said, Coach, it'd be easier if you just come to Hillsborough. Great parents, met his father, loved everything about him, told us about their upbringing, how Joe grew up, and how he loved sports. Donald, all right, tell you a long story about Donald. It's brand new to him in football, and you know, as the offensive coordinator, I don't want you out there confused. So I say, if you got a problem, ask a question. Don't tell it to Donald, because he asks a million questions each play. So we're gonna play. He'd be like, Coach, am I supposed to do this? I'm like, yeah, Don. He said, is he supposed to do this? No, you ask questions. You ask questions for you. So but one thing about Donald is he loves football, and he really works hard at it. And at one point in time, Donald could tell everybody on the offensive line what they're doing. And, you know, that takes the talent. And you're gonna miss players like these two right here. And Donald just is an all-around good kid. He takes it serious, film study, practice. He practices hard. He don't take a day off. Even when he felt like he was hurt, you know, he really practiced hard. He never took a day off. And you know, that is a contribute to what he's doing today. Same thing with Joe. You don't get better kids than what we got right here right now. And that's what Hillsborough does. That's what Coach Fitzgerald does. And hopefully the younger kids look up to it. All right, we're proud of you guys, and good luck in the future.
Coach Anthony Brown, defensive coordinator. What can I say about Donald? We tried him out on defense first. That was tough. That was tough. You know, we got to move a little fast. He was still thinking. And I told Coach, I said, Coach, man, let's try him out at offensive tackle. You know, he's long, he can kick step, you know, he can protect the edge. And, I mean, what I really love about Donald is he never got discouraged, even though it was new to him. And I think that's something that we all need to take away from everything we do in life is just because something's new doesn't mean we don't try hard. So, and I can always say that Donald Fitzgerald tries hard in everything. He's going to give it 110%. Joe, my guy, you know, great defensive player. Didn't really get angry like I wanted him to sometimes. Coach Fitzgerald was able to get him angry a lot, more so than me. You know, Joe would come to me and be like, Coach, what am I doing? But like, hey man, you got to listen to what he's saying and not how he's saying it. Because we really felt like he could be one of the best defensive players in the state of Tennessee. We just had one the year before in TJ, and we saw the same thing in him. So you're going to be pushed. It's hard but fair. And he worked extremely hard. Again, comes from a great family. Reminds me a lot of my family. You know, mom, dad. You can tell that they're hard workers and still great values, and it's evident. Hume Award winner. That's huge. It's like the Heisman. High school football. Great young man, and I just loved it when he got excited because he never gets excited about anything. When he gets excited, I'm excited. But these are two extraordinary young men, and I wish them nothing but the best.
Before we hand it over to Joe and Dawn, TJ Neal, would you come up? TJ had an outstanding year at Wofford. And Trey, I'm going to see if he can really talk.
Can I? I just want to congratulate y'all boys. I mean, it's a one-in-a-lifetime experience, you know. You hear me? Yeah, I mean, shoot, college is a different experience from high school. Like Trey, me and him, like the first few weeks, I mean, we was calling each other like, dang, it's different. School, football, like every rep in practice, like you gotta go hard. I mean, you lack it, they can put the next person out. They don't care. You know, I mean, overall, I mean, I'm proud of y'all because I mean, I watched y'all grow from the beginning. Me and you, Joe, I mean, practice, you be like, man, I'm trying to be like you, TJ. Like, nah, you don't want to be me. You gotta be me. Down, we always joke around every time in school. And finally you play one football, I'm like, really? Really? So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I want to congratulate y'all boys overall. I mean, next year, y'all gonna make y'all step in college football, just like me. Shoot. But overall, I love y'all boys.
TJ started out as a it's so funny. I mean, he swore up and down that he was a defensive back. He swore that he didn't want to do anything. I think he liked the small jerseys, you know, he liked the bow legs, he liked all that stuff. But truly, you know, we saw that he would do other things. We knew that he was an outside linebacker, rush in, and obviously because he was a starter as a freshman. And so that's very, very hard to do, to go and start. But there's a lot of stories. A lot of stories. We have some people. We have one, Devontae Payton is walking around. Come in, Devontae. And see, people wonder why that nobody used to want to play Smith and Craig here. Well, Devontae is probably rated the number 2, probably 1, 2, or 3 wide receivers in the country coming out of junior college now. He's supposed to go to Memphis, he's supposed to go to Mississippi State, he's supposed to go to Ole Miss, and then all of a sudden, flash across, oh, Devontae Payton, he's at Tennessee now, he's committing to Tennessee, so we have no idea where Devontae Payton, where are you going? I won't do him like that, but he's a national recruit, everybody in the country wants him. He has a story about, if he had time, he would tell you, take school seriously. Because he could do the work. He just didn't do the work. Very capable, and he would tell you. And he learned the hard way, and he came up and he's graduating early. He's graduating early from junior college, and so we had to give it up for him. So he started taking it back then serious. So I'm very proud of him for the things that he's endured. You think about, all these people at Smith and Craig, at him and T.J. Neal, Joejuan Williams, there we go, T.J. Carter, Vontae Williams. I mean, we were loaded, so you wonder why people didn't want to play us. We had this kind of talent, but certainly we appreciate his hard work, his dedication, and now, he's recruited by every college in America that wants him, so we're very proud of him. Anything else before we turn it over? Just say thank you to everybody once again. We couldn't be more proud of what you've done and what you accomplished. So let the mother talk since we've been waiting on her.
This is quite a moment. It's like the end of, I guess, my line of children. This is our youngest, and he's very different than the girls. My girls were 1,000 words a minute, and he was 1,000 words a year. Definitely is very reserved and very calm. And like you say, it takes a lot to work him up, which is good and bad, I guess. But we're proud of what he's accomplished, and we're thankful for what the coaches have offered, and the principals, and everybody who's worked with Joseph to make where he is today. He's been an honor to raise. He's been a very easy raising child. He really has been. And so we're just very proud of him, and we just know that his future is just like his past. It's going to be great.
My boy. I had those girls first, and God sent me a boy, and so everybody always say that he looked just like his mom. I always tell him, yeah, he like his mom. I said, but that's my body he's in. and my son just been a blessing, and I'm so proud of him. I love him so much. You know that, and I just know great things is in line for him and his future, and I know for Donald his future, and I'm just thankful that God has gave it to me.
Well, good morning. It's good morning still. Good afternoon. I just want to say that I'm really appreciative to Dr. Pelham and Hillsborough for really embracing Donald, and I'm just proud to say that my husband and I worked really hard together to, as grandparents, come back in as parents again, and but Donald is a joy and wonderful. And he is wonderful all the time. And that smile that Donald always has, no matter what, I don't know what y'all do to him on the football field and if he smiles, but off the field, everywhere else, he's always smiling, greeting people, and very appreciative for everybody who embraced him. And his story he never tells, but it's been a hard road for him. And when he transitioned from basketball to football, I mean, it was rough. It was rough because Donald's very, very smart in books. And to try to figure out a new sport from Lagos, Nigeria, they didn't play football. So all he knew about was soccer. He was a little too tall for that. So we just appreciate everybody. Keep him in your prayers. He'll tell you what he's gonna do at the next level, and he appreciates all his teammates, especially Bruno, everybody, all of y'all, because he'll tell you the jokes are all about Donald and being from Africa. And he had to really, it was a learning experience, learning that the continent of Africa, and learning about Donald, and ethnicity and diversity is everything. And I appreciate definitely, again, my husband said, the Stray Singers, my sons, my grandson who first met and befriended Donald, and then, of course, all my family and friends here and those who are not. And I'm just proud of these two young men and Joe. I heard you got married maybe once or twice in life. I think you and Donald must be brothers. Thank you.
Let's see, Joe, they never want to talk. They ain't want to talk. Y'all see Dawn, and you always, especially adults, it's always yes sir, yes ma'am, how you doing? Now in our household, it's not bad or good, but being raised, Donald, when he first came to us, everything was wake up in the morning. Oh, good morning. How are you, sir? We wasn't used to that. We're like, what? I'm doing okay. You had to ask me 10 times. I'm all right. And then Joe, of course, like I said, it's just like a mommy. But I was laying in the hospital with pneumonia. I'm gonna be honest. And I was there 5 days. And they said, man, Joe, he's saying something about you. I'm like, Joe's saying something about me. Joe don't talk. No, you got to see this. It's on the internet or whatever. It's on Tweety-Bird, whatever y'all listen to. He said, you got to look at it. And man, I looked at it. And it had to be the funniest thing. I got well real soon after this. I'm gonna be honest. But we're gonna let them express themselves and tell you how thankful they are or what have you.
Y'all think I'm quiet, don't y'all? I'm really not. I'm not quiet. It's a time and place for everything. So, I'm loud with one of my friends, but when I'm around, Coach Nolan, I'm more reserved, I guess. But I'm truly blessed, I'm truly blessed. First of all, I want to thank God, because this is a big step for me, and, I wouldn't be here without them. I want to thank my parents, because they sacrificed a whole lot for me, a whole lot. I'm talking about from birth, I don't think I'd be here without them either, and, they sacrifice for me, they do a whole lot, like this summer we've probably been to 10 different camps in 10 different states, a whole lot of traveling, and they do a whole lot for me, I want to thank the coaching staff, Coach Fitzgerald, Coach Brown, Coach Stewart, Coach Houston, Coach O'Brien, Coach Mack, Coach Pulley for sure. They push me every day, and they help mold me to be the person I am right now. I want to thank my teammates, mom, every day, and it just makes ball fun, and this is a huge step for me, and I'm just happy, and I'm just glad to get this over with. So, thank you.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank God for
being here. I mean, without him, who knows where I would have been. And I would like to thank Miss Fitzgerald at Mama. And Coach, it's really been amazing. They could have said no, take me in and stuff, and I could have been in some school at St. Louis and stuff, but they took me openly in their arms and loved me like one of theirs, and it's amazing. Like, it's I don't even know what to say. Like, it could have been so much different. Like, so I want to thank them, especially Mama. She loved me as hers, and I like to thank Big Marcus, Miss Courtney, everyone. Like, they've been part of this process. Also, my mom, she kept me humble. Like there's no one that gets on me like her. Like every day. Like, I'm like, dang. I don't say it though, cause she might. but she gets on me, and I guess that keeps me humble. She kept me taking the ACT. When I got a 19, I was like, okay, I passed the 18, so I'm good. But she was like, next week, don't ACT. So I kept on taking it. I have a 24 now, which without the ACT score, I wouldn't be at Vanderbilt. So she's amazing. She's awesome. And I also like to thank my friends, people that kept pushing me. I also like to thank the coaches, because Coach O'Brien, he here, but he played his part too. The whole line, Aubrey. So crazy thing is, okay, so me and Aubrey, this was our first year playing. So it was a new experience for both of us, but Coach O'Brien made us, I mean, he cussed at us during the game and stuff in practice, but he kept on believing in us. Like, he didn't give up on us, and that was good, because we really needed it. I mean, Coach Moore was on us every day. So Coach Pedro wasn't, the whole coaches were on us, but Coach O'Brien, he was calm. He kept believing in us. So I'd like to thank him for that. And I'd like to thank everybody that have been a part of this process. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And I also like to thank Coach. He's probably my biggest supporter too. I mean, it's like a hate and love relationship. on the football field, it's totally different. Like, you don't want to see him on the football field. Like, so first practice, I thought it was gonna be like easier stuff. He called me out first play ever. Like, I put on my helmet and shoulder pad, and he put me head up and jump. You remember? I was like, what? I don't even know what to do. And he put me straight with Joe, like, and he kept on pushing me, because without him, I wouldn't be here either. So I'd like to thank him and tell him I love him, and I love you, Mama. And I love everybody that's been a part of this process. Thank you.
Okay, I guess we can get to anybody want to take pictures again for the signing, and Ms. Strasing and everybody else just want to take pictures. So if any more family want to come up and get behind them,
what?
Let's move those.
Hey, okay,
You want
Joe,
them two first?
can you move your hat over just a little bit? The hat over, just move the hat over just a little bit.
And also, we couldn't do it
The hat over.
without people like Mike Murphy, who covers high school football, all the media, all the sports channels. They make it possible for these young men to claim what they have. So especially Mike. Mike is just a tremendous writer, and we appreciate he and all the other sports media.
There you go. Perfect. That's good. Thank you. Go ahead. Coach Fitz, get behind them while they sign, please. Go ahead and sign, boys. Perfect. Big smiles this way. Big smiles. Go ahead. Put your hats on and smile. All right, right here, guys, right here. Families, everybody, right on me. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Good, good, good.